everyone, and welcome to the Platitude Era podcast. In this episode of the podcast, we will be discussing our reaction to the Black Widow trailer. So, just to give you a little backstory, we saw the commercials. We've been waiting and waiting for the James Bond trailer to come out. What's it called? No Time to Die?
Yes. No Time to Die.
And then out of nowhere, this Black Widow trailer pops out. And we saw it, and what was your reaction?
2020 is the year of the spy, I suppose.
Wow, you heard it here first and foremost. This is the only opinion you can count on. 2020 is the year of the spy. The trailer blew our minds. Now, how does this trailer reaction video work? I guess just we discuss what we think the movie's going to be based on what we saw in the trailer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm watching this and it kind of feels like, I don't know, I think Hollywood has a boner for like Russian spy movies right now because I'm thinking of like A Red Sparrow and Atomic Blonde, even though that was Germany, but it was about the Cold War, so you could say it's a Russian spy movie. This kind of feels like, oh, we're going to Russia or, Eastern Europe. I mean, this movie will probably globetrot and be all over the place or whatever, but it just feels like, oh, here's all of us, a bunch of spies, and someone's gonna backstab someone else, but we're spies and we have to deal with this international threat or something, and he's a weird supervillain who wants to take over the world or some nonsense.
No, this was very confusing because we all saw Avengers Endgame. We saw how that story concluded. And then to find out that there's a Black Widow movie, that's just cause for confusion.
Yeah, it hurts it even more because I mean, the timing it's way off. Like you, considering that they've been holding off a female superhero for Captain Marvel, and that was met with lukewarm results, to a solo movie with an established character who's probably been a fan favorite since, let's say, the first Avengers movie. It seems like a weird like post what's known as the Infinity Saga. You have a movie that takes before the ending of that, a movie that was kind of a misstep, arguably. I'm pretty sure it has its fans or whatever. Super huge actress, I guess. I don't know. This is a whole cacophony of question marks and just like, I don't doubt the movie will be bad or good. Bad? What statement am I making? The movie will be fine. It'll probably be good. We'll see. But I don't know. It's weird timing, I guess.
It's just a lot of confusion, but if you're a super Marvel fan, based on the trailer,
Mhm.
well, first they talked about it, and then you watch the trailer, and if you're a Marvel super fan, it'll make sense that this movie takes place, I guess, after Captain America Civil War, because you see the Black Widow's on the run, and she's got all these alternative IDs, so she can get around the world.
Mm-hmm. As you do with a spy movie.
And then now something happens where she has to save her sister because she's looking for her sister, or maybe her sister was hired to look for her because the Black Widow, like Captain America, and everyone that was on Team Captain America was wanted during uh, Captain America Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
And then something happens, and this is a family to team up with her sister. I'm guessing her mom, and of course her dad, who looks really cool. He's the Russian. He's the sheriff from Stranger
Mm-hmm.
Things, wearing a Russian suit that is Captain America.
Yeah, it's Red Sun Captain America. Not really. It was like Commander Cool something.
And then, yeah. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, you cut out. What'd you say?
Oh, what was the last thing you heard?
I don't know. We're talking about David Harbour.
Oh, yeah. He looked really cool with his, like you said, his suit. I forgot what name you gave him, that he looked really cool with that suit.
Yeah, I forget what the character's name is. Something.
Yeah,
Commander
I
Protector
was going to
something.
look it up, but I'm recording this on my Anchor
Mm-hmm.
phone or my Samsung phone on the Anchor app, and when I try to switch to a different app, it cut us out.
Oh.
Yeah, so I guess we're just going off of memory. So the villain here is going to be Taskmaster. That's what I heard.
Hmm.
And Taskmaster has this ability to mimic other people's fighting styles.
Yeah, it's kind of an
So,
interesting choice for this movie. I guess like you know, post Endgame, these movies are gonna have weird, like kind of off the cuff cult favorite villains, like how, Rey Mysterio is probably not at the top of the rogues gallery for Spider-Man, but throw him in Far From Home. Taskmaster is kind of a weird character that probably is in prominence because of Marvel versus Capcom, or I don't know, Marvel Puzzle Quest or some other garbage mobile game, but it's like, yeah, people love him for no good reason. Let's make him a favorite of the mainstream audiences.
he's pretty much Sang Sung from the Mortal Kombat game that can mimic other fighters. So just
Yeah.
Sung, then you have pretty much fighters.
He would almost be a Batman if only Marvel had its own version of Batman.
Yeah. When will they have their own version? That'll be like a license to print money.
Mm.
So I guess this is a new theory, conspiracy theory. Somebody, don't know who. If you guys know, write it down in the comment section of our YouTube video. But maybe Black Widow didn't die in Avengers Endgame, but it was actually Taskmaster that did.
Or a scroll, because those are in the movies now. I don't know.
Yeah, or a scroll.
I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know if the scrolls are ready to be released into the fold quite just yet. Except for a dumb movie like
That's
Eternals.
That's it. You got our reaction, you got our theories, you got the synopsis, what we think the movie's going to be based about, what we saw. Anything else you want to cover?
I mean, it'll probably be fun. It'll be like a fun little getaway from any Marvel, like another like decompressing movie. Like, hey, it's not really tied to anything as far as you know. It'll be like, oh, here's just a fun romp with a character you like. Maybe a better goodbye than what you got from Endgame. It'll worm its way into fans' favorites, I suppose, or it'll shit the bed. Well, we'll see. Only time will tell.
Yep. Until when is it coming out?
May
May.
1st. So, I mean, Marvel's got to have a good amount of faith in this movie because, when they introduce new characters or kind of have side projects, they'll put those in, either spring or fall. So, putting that smack dab at the beginning of the summer means they have quite a lot of faith in it.
And what are people saying? I scrolled the YouTube comments and I got here people saying that this has that Captain America Winter Soldier feel. So they're definitely know moving forward after Avengers Endgame, people thought there was nothing else for Marvel.
Mhm.
Now with this one, it looks like Marvel still has one good movie left.
Yes, at the very least. We'll see. I mean, like, because I don't know that like, I'm guessing for most people, this will feel like better late than never, but I mean, it doesn't feel like it was something they were forced to do, so you wouldn't think they would try and rush it. Rush it. There was no pun, never mind. But yeah, here's to hoping that they give us the old college try and it winds up being a success.
Yep, here's hoping. I guess because they took a while, they just waited for the right story to come along,
Mhm.
and I don't think they would have come up with anything less than the right story.
At the very least, this movie will lead into Black Widow's sister being her replacement for future Avengers movies or whatever.
All right, so there you have it, people. Thank you for listening to our podcast. If you like this YouTube video, click on that subscribe button, and to quote every other YouTube, hit that like button. I don't know why, but just hit it because everyone's doing it. You don't want to be the only one not doing it. Bye, everyone.